for big box as well. Gonna give Adren at least the possibility to peer into mid, and wins out the duel versus Xantares respawn, but he's not really pushing further on the advantage, so we haven't seen the mass rotation coming over towards the A bomb site, and they're gonna execute. They're gonna have two people drop down into spawn. James gonna fire wildly through the smoke. Not gonna land a shot though. Adren's already gone down. Buster being able to find at least one trade for themselves. That's good. The low HP is really coming into play right now. James, Buster, about 50 HP in total to their name.
Well, Tizin, he'll walk away with the kill on towards Buster. It will be a 1v3. The bomb ticking away. James wants to get back into this, but Big have recovered well. And again, it's Tabsid. Tizian showing up that he's got a good performance here on Dust 2, at least the early signs of it. As James will get dropped. Too many angles to check, and it's a pistol pick up for B.
Players crossed. I don't even know if they had anyone spotting for it, but they're just going to commit right off the bat. Well, head spotted. Tizian easily deals with Sanji. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, Smooya is trying to put some money into that alt fund.
Yeah, that's something, you know, we talked about again, that he was able to do is get the invest too much here at Vanguard. It'll be 2-0 for Big. They have an option here.
So Big opting to go towards long early on should be really, really tough for Avangar to actually fight back into this if they can't find immediate results. Well, at least there's one trade, Tabson down, but Catwalk's opened up.
Yeah, and a big away as well. Dren is going to be there with a headshot. Look, Molotov comes in towards CT. Jim will look up towards the back, but look at this play from Tizian. He's coming in right from behind through CT. He's got the headshot, but only one kill. Vanguard looking good, but Smooya, he's got the Mac 10. He needs a 1v3. They're both close on the ramp, and Smooya, there's the first kill on the Buster. One more player to find. Low HP on Smooya, 10 HP, 3 bullets. He's just playing with the time. The time is going so low. There's absolutely none, and Smooya wins it. Slap on the wrist, and he's able to fall away.
And with that as well, they know where the one weapon on the side of Avangar is. Gonna drop out smokes. James completely alone though. That might not be something Big expects. Players come funneling down in through mid slope. Smooth's been able to get the first one, and they have at least smoked off James, so they could move into mid here if they wanted to, but instead it's gonna be Xantares. Put on the aggression. Kicker with a better angle on the smoke though. And Big, you're kind of dropping the ball here.
Massively at this point, and Smooya starts to come on in. It's 25 seconds. They've got to make it happen here. Smooya up on top. It's going to be Kicker taking away his teammate, but Smooya has to make it happen on his own. 1v3, no time really to waste at this point.
He has no idea that Sanji's still here.
No idea. Oh well, Sanji fluffs a couple of shots, but able to pick it up in the end. 3-1.
Smooya could come in to be pretty impactful depending on how big of a rotation we see out of Avangard. Oh, he's going to show himself early. Not able to land anything at all, but buying time at least for Big to be able to go forward with the bomb eventually, but nice Molotov down.
Adren is in behind Xantares, but the smoke is keeping him alive at the moment. But JM comes in, Op connects, and while Tabson and Tizian, they're into a 2 versus 5. So winning this, not really looking too likely for Big.
They do get the end gold, right? Which was the bomb plant eventually. Oh, Tizian, nicely done there.
Getting the kills is definitely a bonus.
Making it expensive at the very least, or more expensive for Avangar, and it's all you really can hope for. That kind of
player, but he's not going to spot anyone. As the player's already on the B-bomb site, it's going to be a faster play through A long, and while Sanji's got the first kills, and Terrace will find the trade almost instantaneously, but Adren, under so much pressure, caught by Legia. They do know Jim is on the A-bomb site as well. They know there's a massive weakness here. That's going to pull a rotation off the B-bomb site, and there's no one on the B-bomb site at this point for a Vanguard. Big, the map is their oyster.
It really is. Don't have to worry about Jamin where he might be posted up, but I've gotten long control at the very least. Bomb's still over there as well, so Xantares. Flash comes into upper. Let's see if they actually stray in towards... Oh, James decides not to shoot. That's a smart choice as well. Nobody from Big actually decided to go into upper, so 2 surviving.
Smooya holding off the cross towards CT. Nearly gets an opportunity there, but he doesn't overextend that CT player. In fact, they're trying to just bait them towards Smooya. Xantares holds at the other end of the door, and while Kicker was not expecting that, Xantares on 9 HP, still stays alive, and he will fall to Adren. It's a 1-for-1. And the control of middle is still Avangar. As tabseN knows this and knows that he has to make a play. Smooth taking damage. tabseN slid it on towards the A bomb site. And Jim has no idea.
tabseN again working his way up on Cat. Unnoticed. That's the end of both Sanji and James.
Yeah.
Again, another bomb plant coming in. Buster has the op in his hands at the very least. Avangar doing a good job of actually holding something on into the next rounds. We'll see if Adren can actually make it that far.
Lagia will drop Adren, leaving Buster in a 1v4. 25 seconds left on the clock. Well, Buster goes back up towards the window. He'll look towards CT. He's just trying to hold on to the op with his might. He will find the kill on the tabs. Second opportunity there onto Lagia, but Smooth will come in. And that's the end of him. 5.
So it's rather safe on the total scheme of things. Xantares does go down, and the second they want to go to actually pick up that gun, it's Leggy actually, not Smooya, to cover it off. Okay, that's a nade too many. There we have Smooya shoring things up.
Well, last man standing is Jim, and he's in a 1v3 with the P250.
And only one player from Avangar over towards the B bomb side. If this is a quick mid play, this could spell disaster for Avangar.
Well, Smooya close, and there's the kill. But
Denied. Well, Smooya misses one shot. Kicker's outside of the spot. That allows for the two other from Upper Dark to push through. Legia finds one through the smoke, and this is quickly falling apart for Avangar.
I'm loving this from Big. It's just so simple, but it's so effective as well.
Yeah, it has to be said, they get a little bit fortunate, and again, this is partly due to their own doing. They've put pressure on Long a fair amount of times, and Avangar haven't been able to deal with it. So you can see the initial move from Avangar doesn't find anything. Smoke, oh, he's pierced someone on the corner, and Lig is actually getting a connection as well. Again, Upper Dark pressure, and so...
Oh, that is always annoying. When you pull a Molotov to try and hold them off, and you just get a CZ to the head.
It ran down. But again, this is still so much real estate given up over towards A, and Big know that. Well, tabseN out and about, smokes off cross. They're going to need one more unless he wants to peek it, but with James having a scout, you're probably better off not to do so. Another bomb plant going the way of Big, and you'd imagine a round as well.
Yeah, should be a run in the bike here for them.
Buster's probably just happy to hold on to that AK going into the next round.
I mean, at this point, Avangar will be happy with anything. They're mapped on their own map pick, they lose it. We're here on Dust 2, and it's pretty much the same story. Well, on the Dren and Jim, they're trying to get it done, but it's Tizian on the first pickup, looking for the follow-up onto Jim, and he's got that as well.
Here, any of the big players. So 8-2, Big racking up based off defaults and whatnot. Now we get to see Molotov coming out, clears out the corner, and they get ready to set up for the eventual A take.
Well, it is going to be a push from Big. Somebody coming on in is Sanji. He'll get ripped apart as Xantares as the Durant will start to spray through the smoke, and smoke off the Molotov himself and hide behind the car as Kicker will pick up tabseN. Smooth there close by, and Kicker's got that one as well. Much better from Avangar, but still not over yet. Adren will spin through, it's Jim with a pickup. Tizian, the last man standing, needs a 1v4, and Jim's got him as well. So, much better from Avangar. For all of the players playing from the A-bomb site.
Tizian setting up for Molotov for Blue Box. That works out pretty nicely as well. Now he knows where Sanji is and just gonna net the kill as well. Much long control gain and actually held people at the A bomb site for a long time. But Big, they're moving in towards the B bomb site here. James all alone. He's got an off. And Legia deals with him before he gets taken out. Kicker's still working his magic from exit though, and it's down to a 1v1.
Yeah, 9 seconds. Tizian has to go, has to play for elimination. He runs right over the top of Kicker, and there's the kill. Chaos again, but Avangar will win it through. They start to pressure up through the short position, where Adren is currently playing anti-flash. Oh my god, he looks away at the wrong time. It's Buster shooting up his teammate, but Adren will still take...
For a little bit, at the very least, and look at this wrap here. Sanji, all right, not being super patient, but still nets himself a kill and gets away, so job done.
Will be 10 seconds again. Big just leaving the time so low. Sanji coming in for the big flank as well. This should be it. All done and dusted. There's no time for the bomb plant. Big will lose this one again. Just what?
Oh, there he caught it in the end.
Yeah, okay then. Fair enough. They got the bomb plant. Setting the timer 4 seconds when they might have just got on it right in the nick of time. So it really is on for Big. Well, Molotov coming in. Tizian takes away Kicker. And it will be a 2v3. Time is ticking away as the Vanguard want to get back in for this retake. Smooya walks into the open and that costs him his life. It's on Tizian, who also does the same, but he's looking for a fight to try and pull it in a more favorable position. But Buster drops him and that's job done. We'll still be on point. It's just more the teamwork. Maybe that's what takes a hit.
Yeah, no, that's usually how it is. You can maintain your individual level pretty decently, but it's how to function within a team and not just a pug group that's going to be the adjustment period. So far, though, Smooth's been doing a pretty good job of it. Again, cat control has been gained for Big. We'll see if they actually want to do something with it. Right now, though, given the 3 players up in upper dark, you'd imagine that that's going to be the name of the game. Buster's actually moved out of the B bomb site as well. This is a massive timing for Big to hit. I'm going to boost over the smoke to see if there's anyone playing back plat. It's not to be the case, and Tabson's doing still more work over towards A.
Flash goes in, Buster forced away from the window. He'll look back into the site. Well, he's got the headshot on the Xantares. He'll back off towards the door. Molotov will go up towards the window. He is forced away. Well, that's great from Tizian, isn't it? What the hell was that? That last headshot, perfect stuff. And Tizian really has been the man lighting up the scoreboard in these last 2 rounds. As Sanji has to make a 1v2 happen. Going back in from the tunnels. Still doable at this point, of course, but Big want to get 9. They can improve upon their score on Mirage. Well, Smooya does land the shot. It's not death. It's Tizian that takes away.
Again, a chance for double figures on the side of Big. Tabson's going to be the first man out on long. It's good for 1 at the very least. No early return. Oh, he was expecting a flash to come in there, and well, eventually he does, but will die. Like he's there to find a return. Still Molotovs, though, for the site here on the side of Big, so you would hope that they use them to clear it out. Oh, so close.
Definite chance there, but Molotov will go in, smoke for the cross, double smoke. Make sure they can get across safely. They go for the jump shots. Smooya definitely being ambitious, but Sanji, he will get 1. Tizian will fall, Lagia and Xantares alongside Smooya. All of them chime in and they get a kill each. So 10-5 at the half. Big performance from Big. Smooya will be able to pick up 1, make it 2. That's brilliant kills coming in back from him and Sanji. He will be staying alive alongside Buster, who's barely alive at this point, dropped to 16 HP. Sanji desperately wanted the kill on the Tizian, who's just toying with his prey at this point. He was told never to play with his foot, but he's about to end them. And it will be Jim to drop Tizian. And the man advantage is still afloat for Big, but it's really up for grabs at this point for a Vanguard as they start to make their position known towards long. And a great shot from Jim. That is absolutely beautiful. Smooya will hit the deck, and well, there's a good chance that a Vanguard can actually walk away with a win here as Jim is still pushing forward. We know how nasty he can be on that USP. And Buster has got the timing on Tabson, but Tabson picks up the kill. He was ready for it. Jim with another clean tap. That is absolutely filthy. Well, Sanji and Jim are into a 2v2. Jim is the only player to have found anything so far for a Vanguard in the pistol. And well, he's on for an ace, but Sanji's going to try and hold off this long push. He has to get the ace. 1v2 clutch from Jim is required. And he goes towards short where Lagia is playing from. He does damage, but they know exactly where he is to play with now. As Tabson comes in from the long position, he's got 2. So Jim has to step up in a big, big way. He'll stand on the spot as Tabson runs up the ramp. There's the kill. He reloads, and it really is on here for Jim. The ace clutches in. There it is. Jim is a beast, and the hero that a Vanguard needs.
The first opportunity to get a kill, but not the second one. Xantares falls. Now we have the entirety of Big here, but there's no flash really to get them through the smoke, so they're just going to run out. And well, expected results. He's going to come up Big. He needs multiple frags here, unless it's going to be a really tough retake. There we see the smoke. I'm not sure if that's a missed smoke for spawn. It's similar to one we saw for Big, actually, yesterday.
Smooth's just in between both Molotovs, and he's just hoping they can stay alive. He does it well, but He meets the sticky foot anyway. Kicker able to pick that up as Lagia comes in towards the lower tunnels. That'll be a kill coming through. Tizian wants a bit of the action, but it's not going to come through for him. Instead, Xantares is trying to bring the pin towards Buster, and he's done exactly that. As he looks back towards short, he finds the follow-up, and it's a 2v1. Sanji on his own. He's in the short position. He's got the Molotov. That might just be enough. There's no kit here, but the timing's so low. Sorry, the time is so high, should I say. And well, Lagia will get rid of Sanji, so there we go. Enough time for the defuse.
Oh, the tough retake still works out.
Which was 11-7 to quickly spiral out of control with 14-7. But it's going to be James dropping Tizian. Good answer from Avangar early as they take that initial kill towards long. They want to keep their cards close to their chest and really source their options, but while they're doing that, Tabson is walking all the way up through mid and loses the fight to Sanji somehow.
Time is starting to run down a little bit. Opportunity missed for Smooya, but the follow-up is going to be there.
Yeah, and the kill comes in from Xantares. Much better here from Big. They pull it right back. Oh, and nearly gets one through the smoke there, Xantares. They'll cross back into the site. Smooya will throw the Molotov on towards the bomb.
I mean, this could get a little bit iffy for them. 15 seconds to go. Molotov still down.
They're all so low. That's the biggest problem here.
Luckily for them, no more HEs, and it's 2 ops.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's going for them at this point. Big bomb planted. They have to retake with double ops, and that's just not going to be easy. Smooya will try his best, and yes. Even though the money isn't great here in the Vanguard, they know getting the AWP out of the hands of Smooya. The Vanguard will start to put a couple of players in towards the low position. When I say a couple, every player is ready to go. It has been building, but finally here comes the Executor. It's going to be in towards the A-bomb site. Xantares doing his best, but it's going to be Sanji and Adren who take the 2 early kills. And it might just be save time yet again for Smooya. I think that's the main goal here for him.
Yeah, all of his teammates are just falling apart everywhere. He's not going to find the drop on one player behind card either. Tabson has been dealt with, so Smooya needs to get out of dodge, but he's probably going to have a fair few Avangar players looking for him.
This is when they can commit more. It's going to be difficult.
It's going to be real tough, but maybe if Avangar go 1 by 1 as they currently are, could be interesting. James probably not likely to push forward on this because he has an op that he wants to maintain. Again, the economy on the side of Avangar is not that great, and they're just going 1 by 1.
Well, Smooya. Looks like he's done it so far. I don't want to speak too soon. Molotov goes in towards the car. Great flashbang, catches Lagia. And Jim has the opening kill for Avangar. They're trying to pick up Tizian, trying to walk through the tunnels. And it's just a waiting game for Avangar. They'll just take what they can.
Well, there's still plenty of utility for Big here to potentially set up a minor trap. Tabson's actually just going to go wide swinging. Doesn't find anything for it. Damage is nice, but you kind of need kills at this stage. Xantares is going to fall as well. Situation of Mike having to just try to stay alive. He's going to go back for more. He does, and he finds James, but there's a quick response.
Well, Smooya, there's the kill towards Kicker. Man advantage is there for Big. 35 seconds remaining. They have to go for this. As they're trying to look in towards the ramp, Smooya just sits here, flash in. Comes off and goes towards the ramp himself as the flash will go up in the air. He's desperately looking for another. He might just get that opportunity, and there it is. That's the bomb, and it's fallen off. Great kill coming in as Smooya gets another, and Xantares steps tall as well. Smooya's looking for his triple, and Jim cowers in the corner. Smooya goes towards it. The B-hop is in, but Tabson will still...
Avangar figured long was working initially, so they're going to go back to it. Oh, running out of... Oof, okay, Smooya's just taking all names. Xantares had to reload, so I guess out of commission. So Smooya didn't really see the issue of taking him out as well. That means they have fended off the initial aggression towards long. James is really far forward though, and I don't think Tizian has any clue.
Yeah, James is just gonna surely have had that kill, but unable to really spot the angle. Tizian does get away. That's a great opportunity for James, but there just wasn't enough.
Only 2 AKs, no, 3 AKs. Well, there we go. A lot of AKs picked up now.
Ooh. Big gap, I have to say. It's huge, and well, they will take a kill from it.
Bomb, though.
That's the bomb right in the hands of the CTs. They can just watch it, and Tizian, they're going to come towards him, and he's dealing with it well. He's also got backup inside of CT to deal with as well here. And Sanji will spray away, and finally Tizian meets his maker. Sanji looks for the follow-up, but it's Legia doing work. He finds 2, and his 13-10 is big.
Yeah, that was definitely not doing in your favor as the one smoke that you did get down there. Avangar is desperately hoping to get a bomb plant now. Molotov's going to come in, and that, well, should be enough to deal with it. Legia with an 8 as well. Not just Cannon Father waiting to be picked off. They're actually going to back out. So now they have really nothing to play off of either. 2 players down to below 30, and Tizian tucked away in a corner there. That's never going to be checked.
Yes, surely they don't check this angle. Tizian coming through, and, well, easy kills, easy pickings. And Buster, he's on his own. It's never nice to be alone.
He's probably not going to be there for long. There we go, Tizian with an accurate shot down. Could be looking at a 2-0. Boost not going to net anything at all, but Smooth's going to go in front of the smoke.
Well, Kicker does take away Tizian and nearly falls away himself, but he gets back to safety. Smooya, oh, what a shot from Adren. I thought that for sure would have been at least one for Smooya. But this is looking good for an Avangar win if they can just not make any errors. Everything is going their way at the minute. And yeah, that's easier said than done.
Definitely is. Right now, Legia has an op over towards the B bomb site to get an angle to at least pick up 1. And the aggressive flash works out beautifully. Look at Xantares tripling up. That's not even a mistake, really, on the side of Avangar. Just great play from Big. Ooh, Tabson probably should have been able to win at that duel versus Buster. Doesn't even do damage to him. And now Legia is left in a 1v2. Luckily for him, Kicker down on low HP, but Buster really not being softened up could be a bit of an issue, and well, looking the wrong way is definitely not going to do many.
Up towards the short position, look towards middle, and Tabson is going to take quite a bit of damage, and actually, in fact, he falls. Really feels like it's not done yet. They may be on 14, but Avangar not giving up. Legia showing he can do damage on the AWP himself. He does pick up a kill onto Kicker. Obviously, you'd want to see the AWP in the hands of Smooya or Tabson more so, but if Legia can do a solid job on it, it's going to be very, very potent indeed. As the Adren goes back up towards the Xbox, he'll want to try and source some control towards short where Smooya is currently waiting. This should be a kill for Adren. Surely he checks this corner. If not, Smooya might be able to steal away 1, make it 2. Smooya grabs 2 with a 5-7. Goes for the pickup of the UMP, missed shot as well. And what a play from Smooya. 3 kills coming in towards the short position. And Jim, that was just so awkward. The missed shot in the AWP allows Smooya to finish it off. And Buster is in a 1v3. And Smooya slithers away with the AWP himself. This should be map point, and will be map point, unless Buster steps up with a heroic performance.
Well, starts it off well at the very least. No damage taken yet either. Smoke down from mid. Well, say smoke down from mid. It's not actually covering anything at all. It's going to pick up the AWP too. So the hunt begins. Bomb's going to go down, at least secure some money on the side of Avangar. Flash just catches
Avangar. You've got the grit open in the form of Jim. He's been missing a few shots, and Tizian, the timing's not great, but he still lands damage. He does get 1 kill at least, even after that nightmare scenario where he decides to relocate his position. Tabson able to get 1 on the AWP, and while it's still the advantage looking good for them, Jim will take him away. Buster able to pick up 1 as well, making another for Buster. And Smooya, he's had big performances, but it needs to be massive.
He's got the 5-7.
He has got that weapon.
Yeah, also an AWP.
And 20 seconds for Avangar. They get onto the bomb site. If Smooya can just hold them off and fall back to cover each time, that would be incredible. He'll look back, and Jim, well, he'll take him away. Low time.
He's actually going to get really aggressive. Into lower we go. Finds the Adren. No return either. Question is, how far is he going to go with this? Buster waiting outside. Okay, so they're just kind of cross paths. So Legia is actually going to
way through middle. One player in the lower tunnels, and it's Legia with an AK. How does he not get that kill? So unfortunate, but Xantares will stand tall with the AWP himself. It's a 3v3, 55 seconds, and the bomb will start to make its way over towards the tunnels, and Xantares is making the right call. He's going back over towards the B-bomb site. He'll fall in behind the boxes, looks over the top of the smoke. He won't see anybody. He doesn't see him. The lineup is good, and he gets an advantage for Big. Xantares will get sprayed through, but he got the kill before he died. And it's a 2v recovered, and Kicker needs to come in huge with a 1v2.
Oh, he's got the right ID. Wants to make it into 1v1, but not going to be possible. Tabson winning out the duel and securing big.